While we're running around here trying to take care of everything and everyone, we often forget a very, very important person in our world. And that's ourselves, it's you. And, with society, we're programmed that taking time for ourselves is selfish or it makes you some kind of evil person. But take this, talk that I'm giving to let you know that taking care of yourself is essential. When we neglect ourselves, and as I had done it over the years, when we take self care away from ourselves, we have issues with our mental clarity, our emotional balance, and our physical health. You get run down so much trying to take care of everything else, you forget that one important person and the person that it all lies upon, and that's you. I would always tell my friends when we would talk about this is that if you ain't no good, you ain't no good to nobody else, and you got to make sure that you're some good and you take care of yourself. Um, Doing that, I spent so much time running around trying to help everybody, wasn't helping myself until all of my energy and everything was spent, and I used it up, and it was gone. And if you can get into your self care, it does improve your mental clarity. I've been experiencing tremendous results, primarily from meditation, being able to observe things, emotional balance, physical health, all those things come into play to be increased when you actually take time to put your self care at the top and actually make you a priority like you've made everything else in your life be priority. Now, I'm going to give you some signs where you may really, really need to have self care. One of the initial signs is that if you're feeling overwhelmed and constantly stressed, you need some you time. And whatever that looks like for you, you need to make it sure that it's something that's nourishing. Of course, the club is fun, but it's not nourishing. Maybe you need a hot bubble bath. Maybe you need to start stretching before bed. Maybe you need a long hot shower. Maybe you need to start drinking some water. I was one of those people that was downing sodas, and I was like, maybe I just need a cool glass of water to relax me or get me in a better mood. And simple things, you don't realize how neglected you are until you get to the point where you start doing for yourself. You're like, "Ooh, wow, this water tastes good," or "Ooh, I needed that hot bath." If you ever say that to yourself, you know you need it. If you're lacking energy or motivation, you need a break. Your motivation and everything's been drained, and yes, our motivation and our vital sources can be drained by ripping and running for everything else except for ourselves. And you've done so much that you don't really have energy to do what you're trying to do or what you're trying to make happen because you've spent it. Energy is currency, and if you spent it all up and spent it away, there's really not much for you to do. And you also have trouble doing the things that you did love or do like to do. You're drained and you don't have any energy. And that's one of the many signs that you need a break. There's a lot of you know rumors and myths out here about self-care, that, oh, you got to have extra time to make extra time for self-care. It's no make extra time. Some shit that you're doing needs to go, and things like the nourishing things need to be put in play. It's somewhere areas that you can snip and switch out. It has to be expensive or extravagant. That's not true either. Um, a lot of mine's involved just going for a walk, and I've been in beautiful places and not so beautiful places, but going for a walk, hot bath, stretching, um, reading something and putting your mind on something unrelated than the stuff that you're stressing about, even if just for a moment. And you know I'm a person where I like to have a good heart, but you got to remember that taking time for yourself, it helps you show up better for others. So if you do have people that you're trying to, that you have to take care of or responsibilities, you got to give yourself some time so you can be there for those people and not, on out here stressed and strained like a zombie and can't handle your responsibilities are those people that are dependent on you. Um, you got to take some times for yourself. You got to set boundaries away from the things that are taking away from you becoming and doing the thing you need to do. It's okay to unplug. It's okay to start small. If you can only start with 3 to 4 minutes per day, something like that would be tremendously beneficial for you. Even if, again, just 3 to 4 minutes a day um, can do some very powerful work for you. Um, Seek things that nourish you. And I can't make that determination for you, but things that find some things that you can do that last you more than just today. Make self care important because you don't want to be like I was at many times, ran down and run out and couldn't do nothing because I had gave so much to everything and everyone but myself.